Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Crypt here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, because it is that time of the month. No, not that time of the month. This time of the month. The Q&A. I love doing these videos. It's awesome to sit back and relax and see some of your guys' thoughts, answer some pressing questions that you got, and just not try to bar break down something to death. You get a peek on what I'm doing behind the scenes in real life. Just a fun connection time. I love these. But if you missed it last night, I posted on my Instagram. Ask me some questions for tomorrow's video, and we got a lot to go through here. And as per usual, simultaneously, I'm going to be updating you guys on my raid gameplay, see where we're at. A little series that I have currently dubbed on the spot Q&A and raid. So let's answer some questions and see what my progress is. Hello, I'm currently a small box in the top right corner of the screen. Real quick before we dive into some of these questions, you guys see this 6 right here? That means it is raid's 6-year anniversary, which means that I've been playing the game for 5 years, been working with these guys for 5 years. It's been an incredible partnership. I love them very much. They've helped me out a ton in my career, and I appreciate anybody that has ever tried the game out. But if you have never tried it, if you've seen all these raid videos that I've done, the raps and everything, and still haven't downloaded the game and tried it, please, for the love of God, try it today. The 6-year anniversary, let's show raid that you guys want to give them a shot, because just by downloading the game, you guys have no idea how much that helps me, and just try it. You'll never know until you actually give it a chance. And I'll talk more about all the dope stuff that you're going to get when you try it out. For example, the epic champion Zargala that you'll get for free just for downloading the game, and the legendary champion Supreme Gallic just by using a promo code. But for now, I'll show you how cool the game is and see if I can convince you to at least download it and try it. Again, every single download helps so much, and I really do appreciate it if you try it out. So I do want to show you a couple updates that raid has done since my last video. One that is absolutely freaking awesome. I'm so glad they did this. They've added background multi-battles. So let me show you what that means. First of all, I'm gonna go up to my revival path right here. I'm on my very last one. I saved this to make this video on it. I've just got to complete the daily request today, and then I'm gonna get a legendary shard and a legendary champion. So let me show you about these background multi-battles. I'm gonna take a look at my quest that I need to do for today. So the one that I want to focus on is use 50 energy. Now normally I'd have to go through 6 or 7 battles to use 50 energy, and I have to sit there and watch it happen, or I just got to put my phone down and do other things. But let's go ahead and go try it out. I'm gonna go to the dungeons, go to the Iron Twins Fortress to try to get some of these soul stones. I'm gonna go to a battle and click multi-battle, and normally I would click start multi-battle and I would sit there and watch it happen, and it takes 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, but I can start a background multi-battle. So now I start the background multi-battle, and it is battling for me, and I can go back to the home page, and now I can do some of these other quests. So for example, summon 3 champions. I don't have to be battling to do this, so I'm just gonna summon my champions right here while I'm background multi-battling right now. It's incredible. It saves you so much time. So there's that daily quest done right there. I can claim that. Now we can go make 4 artifact upgrade attempts. I got this champion right here. Let's go ahead and upgrade this artifact 4 spots up. We'll go up to level 8. Upgrade. Boom. There's another daily quest completed right there while I'm still multi-battling. And look, I've already used 18 of the 50 energy while I'm doing all this. So I did all 4 of these requests while I was completing a different one. And normally I'd have to watch that battle and do all these afterwards. So it saves me so much time. All right, just checking out some of this free stuff that I'm getting for my daily login. Getting some of these 6th anniversary gifts. You see I got a legendary shard right there. I got a primal shard, getting epic shards right here. Like, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that you get for this. Anyway, there's that. Let me dive into some of these questions here. Tom is Nichols says, Misfits fight for Crypt. I don't know if you guys saw in one of my more recent videos, I showed some boxing that I'm doing. I go to boxing class every single morning. I'm actually going to do that. Just got an update that my 50 energy was completed while I was doing that. I'll go ahead and fight in some arenas right now. Honestly, guys, I just fight for fitness and to feel better about myself. And I was training at one point to potentially fight on Misfits, or maybe not necessarily Misfits, but one of the boxing promotions on the YouTube scene, because I felt like maybe at some point somebody would call me out, or there'd be a big mega fight that could happen with me and Randolph. And I did get contacted by Keemstar and Happy Punch, and the offer that they made is like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. The money just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be compared to some stuff that I had heard from other people. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Keemstar either, but I get it. It's a business, it's a promotion. So at that point, I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna do this. I'm getting a little bit older. I got other things I need to worry about in life. And don't get me wrong, I'm not afraid to throw hands with somebody, all right? I love sparring when I go to the boxing gym every now and again. It's super fun, and it's like the most crazy exercise you'll ever get. You don't understand how long 2 minutes or 3 minutes is on those rounds until you're in there sparring. You get so worn out. But yeah, I'm kind of past that point. My notoriety's not there. Like, it's a lose-lose situation for me with that. M1 Music asked me my favorite Tech 9 album and song. My favorite album is probably all 6s and 7s, but I really, really love Straight Out the Gate. It just like tickles a funny bone in my ear. But there's so many Tech 9 songs that I really enjoy, man. He's a Mental Giant, Like I Ain't, Delusional. So many great Tech 9 songs that you guys should be checking out. He's also got like 24 albums, so there's a lot of music to go through. Looper asked me what is another genre of music you like besides rap. I love rock and roll, hard rock, heavy metal. Like, all the instrumentation of that kind of stuff just makes me nerd out. You'll see it if you ever come to some of my live stream reactions where I'm reacting to songs that people send me. I get metal songs a lot, and you can just see my pure love for it. Look at this. We completed the revival path. I get my other sacred shard, and I get my legendary champion. Let's go. And this was free, by the way. This was just me grinding having the game out for a couple weeks, maybe a month or two, and you can see all these rewards that I got just by, you know, logging in and playing the game. A lot of really great rewards, and you can get them too. Bing, bop, bada, bop, boom, bam. Yeah, honestly, there's not really a genre of music that I don't like. I'm not big on like pop country. That's my least favorite, I would say. Let me go open up these shards. Like I said, I've been saving them for this video. Lil Doc's official says, if you could only just listen to one artist, who would that be? That's a great question. Honestly, I would probably say NF over everybody because he can sing, he can rap really well, he makes super relatable music. I've never gotten this champion before. That's kind of sick. All right, let me open up this other sacred shard. Give me a legendary. Come on. Ah, damn it. Okay, another champion that I've never gotten. All right, let me open up one of these primal shards right here. I would love a mythical champion. I've never gotten one out of all the primal shards that I've gotten, and I've probably opened like 150 or something like that. They're super hard to get. If you ever get a mythical, that's insane. Oh yeah, I've gotten that champion a blue dozen times. But yeah, NF just really speaks to me, and honestly, he's never put out a song since I've been listening to him. Then I'm like, dude, that is trash. I can't listen to that. So he's probably the one artist. If I had to listen to somebody with as versatile as he is, he's gonna be the one. Reality asked me, what happened with Screw and Quadeca? Who else have you fallen off with and why? I mean, I haven't talked to Screw in like 5 years. That's just something that kind of petered out. I mean, with Quadeca, I didn't know I've fallen out with Quadeca. I still love that guy. I'd do anything for him. I don't know why people try to make this a thing. I love that guy. I would literally do anything for him. Now, some of his newer fans, on the other hand, probably wouldn't piss on him if they were on fire. That's a joke. All right, calm down. It's a joke. But yeah, quit trying to make things out of things that aren't things. That's my guy. Always will be my guy. It's so weird. I got asked that question back in the summer when I did vlogs too. If you go back and look, there's a video that just says what happened to me and Quadeca, and I answered that exact same thing. But again, I still get asked this question a lot, unless he just doesn't like me for some reason, which would be new to me. I don't think that he doesn't like me. I don't know. Sometimes you just lose contact with people. I mean, he's gone a different direction with his music. I'm super proud of him. He's got an album about to come out. I'll definitely listen to it. I mean, his last album was way more experimental than the stuff that I like to listen to, but that's just me. I'm a hardcore rap guy, but I still appreciate the music. Like, y'all kill me with this stuff, man. People want drama so bad. Let me go into the Doom Tower, get some of this stuff done right here. Stonesy Joint asked me, would you ever do a short-term thing of making country music? I know you have the vocals for it. Interesting. Fun fact, like back in 2019, I had an EP that I was working on called Crypt, and I had just like a lot of country style beats. It wasn't me really singing country, it was country rap almost, and I ended up kind of scrapping the idea. I put some of them in some styles of rap videos where I made country-ish sounding stuff that were the demos for it, but that's as far as I got with it. I don't really like country that much. I like the old school country, like 80s country, George Jones and early Alan Jackson, stuff like that. I'm not the biggest fan of modern day stuff. I mean, except for like Chris Stapleton. I love Chris Stapleton. And Luke Combs is pretty solid, but other than that, like it's like the pop country sound that I'm not the biggest fan of, so I wouldn't definitely not go down that path. If anything, I lean more towards a rock EP or like a heavy metal 5 or 6 song EP, something like that. But dude, I do not want to be looked at one of these guys that like got big off of rap and then switched genres, but blah 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 blah. Those piss me off so much. I've always loved heavy metal. I've always loved that style of music. If I do that, leave me alone. All right, that's just what I'm doing. Jiggle asked me, what is my favorite era of Eminem? What is the best era of Eminem? Man, 2004 Eminem was untouchable. Let me tell you. I say this specifically because I think that's when 8 Mile came out, and that's the era that I'm thinking of. Shortly after Marshall Mathers LP, right there around the Eminem show. Can you imagine having the Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, the Eminem show, and the 8 Mile soundtrack all in your discography within your first 5 years? I mean, that is ridiculous. You go back and look at some of that stuff, man. Just look at the classics, the hits that he made during that time. I mean, you're looking at obviously Lose Yourself. You're looking at Till I Collapse, Cleaning Out My Closet, Kill You. There was 8 Mile Road on that soundtrack. Dude, that soundtrack was so underrated. Exhibit had some fire songs on that too. You had Stan during that time period. The Real Slim Shady, Without Me, The Way I Am. I mean, all of the top 10 Eminem songs that I can think of in my lifetime were during that moment. Wasn't Curtain Call greatest hits during that time too? When was that put out? Curtain Call was put out in 2005. So that like early 2000s era Eminem, because Mockingbird was on that. I mean, you can't tell me that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna say 2005 era Eminem was peak Eminem, because all those songs culminated up to Curtain Call greatest hits, and then obviously Mockingbird was thrown on there. In fact, who can forget Fact? But that man had the world under his thumb during that time period. Couldn't make a bad song. That always makes me wish that he did more movies too, because his acting in 8 Mile, even though it was kind of loosely based on his actual childhood and his growing up in the battle rap scene, he did so freaking good on that. And I know he acted in, I think it was Funny People with Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen, and it was contacted to be the main character in Southpaw, which ended up going to Jake Gyllenhaal, the boxing movie. That movie was awesome, by the way. I just think it'd be so amazing to see Eminem do some more acting roles, especially as he gets older now and maybe kind of a little bit less focused on the music, even though that he's clearly focused on the music now. But yeah, you had all those albums, Curtain Call, Lose Yourself, 8 Mile, and as we previously learned with some of his leaked songs, he had the Suge Knight diss during that, he had the diss battles with Ja Rule during that, and Benzino. That, my friends, is the best era of Eminem, and that is hands down. But I'm certainly open for discussion about that, but I feel like it's not really much of a discussion description. But feel free to let me know y'all's opinions on that, even though if you say something else, your opinion's probably wrong. All right, so you've been watching me play Raid for a little bit in this video now. Hopefully you've seen the graphics and you've seen a lot of the stuff that I've done and might want to give it a chance. And like I said, it's the 6-year anniversary, and downloading the game helps me out a ton, puts me in really good graces with them to continue the partnership. And again, it's free. It's literally free to try it out and support your boy. It's got over 5 million monthly players right now, so they're clearly doing something right. And so for their 6-year anniversary, listen to all this stuff they're giving you. So when you download the game using the link in the description or just scanning the QR code on the screen, you'll get the epic hero Zargala for free, plus some other goodies with a total value of $60. It's a great kickstart to start the game. And you'll also get a legendary champion, Supreme Gallic. All you gotta do is use the anniversary code Supreme6 and you get him for free as soon as you start. Man, that's crazy. I have the normal Gallic and I use the crap out of him. I mean, I'll even show you in my champions right here. He's one of my best champions still. I ended up getting 6 blessings for him. Love this guy. You get Supreme Gallic for free. And it works even better because him and Zargala are actually a couple in the game. They work great together. Again, these are for new users only. I mean, getting a legendary Void champion in Supreme Gallic, I've got 1 legendary Void champion. 1, and I've been playing him for 5 years. That shows you how hard it is to get him. I'll answer a couple more questions. This is the Cursed City. I really like this too to get some quick rewards. My man D Archer Civil says tips for getting an apartment. Okay, make sure your monthly payments are not more than 30% of your total income. So if you make $5,000 a month, make sure that your rent is not more than $1,500 a month. That's how you can do it comfortably. I mean, you can kind of push it. I think they say 40% when doing a home loan, but then you're something called house broke, and then you won't be able to save any kind of money. You won't be able to do things with your friends. So I recommend trying to follow that rule, and you'll make sure that you can live comfortably. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Don't try to get something because it's super nice and think you can kind of push the boundaries. Also, look for some benefits for apartments. I know there was a lot of complexes that I lived at back in the day that had like a public gym that you could go to. So that saves you on a gym membership. They had a pool. They had coffee every morning. So you can save money by getting coffee there or going to the gym there instead of paying for memberships or coffee in other places. So look for perks like that too. Last question I'll do right here from my man James Rooms. It says, what motivates you when you feel unmotivated? I mean, life. I'm a grown man. I've got bills to pay. I've got people to take care of. And that is pretty much what drives me in doing things. I can't afford to sit back and be sad and pout and just not do anything. I mean, I can take a day off every now and again like I did the other day, but I feel the effects of it the days after. Like today I'm playing catch up, trying to get some videos done and doing music stuff and doing certain things. And it's hard. I mean, I get unmotivated a ton, especially like if videos are doing bad or if interaction isn't really there and I feel like I'm on my way out. I mean, there's times where I start looking at, okay, maybe I should go back to doing other work. Maybe I should do something else. This isn't really looking good. And then something will pop off and I'm doing fine again. And it's just life, man. You're going to have so many ups and downs. And just because you get in a little rut or a little lull for a little bit, it doesn't mean you should just stop. You got to look at the grand picture of life, man. That's the main thing. Take you a day off if you need it, maybe 2, but don't get yourself behind. Think about the end term. Think about what could potentially happen if you put your nose on the grindstone and keep going. But don't dance around it either. The best way to get through a hard time is to get through it. But yeah, that will do it for this video, guys. Appreciate everybody asking me those questions. Hopefully I will see you next month in another one of these videos. Again, please try out Raid for me, just for me. If you want to support me, just scan that QR code on the screen. Give it a chance. If you hate it, you hate it, but you probably won't. You probably like it. And you can potentially even join my clan. It's full right now, but I'm looking to see how many people have been active in the last 30 days, and I'll start kicking some people out if they haven't been active. But it's a great vibe over there. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Hey, each and every day. I don't care about nothing in my way. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Hey, each and every day. I'll make it no matter what they say. Yeah, I'm out here trying to